Justin Timberlake was just arrested in a career-destroying move. The singer was arrested after a driving incident in the Hamptons. As of Tuesday morning, he was still in police custody and is reportedly due in court on Tuesday the 25th of June. This is terrible news for him, considering that he is currently on tour and has 2 scheduled shows in Chicago this weekend, and another 2 in New York City the week of his court hearing. So it seems like a total disaster. But why did this happen? People have already been speculating about the reason for his behavior, and 2 major issues have been brought up. The singer teased an NSYNC reunion at the VMAs, and he kept that rumor going, just to get hype for his first album in 6 years. Everything I thought it was. But even though fans seemed to be interested in an NSYNC reunion, they didn't really care about his album all that much. So the plan completely backfired. His album debuted at number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100, but dropped off the Billboard Hot 200 completely after just 4 weeks. At the same time, his tour is far from selling out. Tickets in all sections are available in almost every city, and the highest price for the best seats can be found for under $900. Then recently, he announced he was canceling this month's concert in Columbia, South Carolina. While no reason was given, some people pointed to slow ticket sales and the fact that fans have outgrown him. One music journalist had summed it up pretty well when they said, "A 6-year break from your mid-30s to your early 40s is a really long time for an artist. Most of Justin Timberlake's fans have aged out of caring about him. It's like the old saying goes, you don't retire, the audience retires you." While that may sound harsh, there is a lot of truth in it. And that's not even getting into the PR nightmare he went through when Britney Spears released her memoir. The Woman in Me was probably the worst thing for Justin's career since the Super Bowl. In what became one of the most talked about parts of the book, Britney spills what is the biggest secret of all. She recalls her days on the Mickey Mouse Club, where she met Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling, and Justin, who she later formed a romantic relationship with. She talked about their first kiss as a Janet Jackson song was playing in the background, and the difficult decision she had to make in the year 2000 after learning she was pregnant. She said, "It was a surprise, but for me it wasn't a tragedy. I loved Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would be just much earlier than I'd anticipated." But she said that Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said, "They weren't ready to have a baby in our lives and they were way too young." We now understand why sources are saying that Justin was concerned about the memoir. Britney revealed that if the decision had been left up to her alone, she never would have done it. But she only did it because Justin was so sure he didn't want to be a father. Looking back at the experience, she said, "To this day, it's one of the most agonizing things she has ever experienced in her life." And fans weren't just upset about the pregnancy confession, but Justin also received a new wave of backlash for using Britney to launch his own career. So back in 2002, he wrote the hit song Cry Me a River about their breakup. The lyrics paint a picture of a relationship that gets ruined because the girl cheats. And to get even, the guy makes sure that she finds out that he's moved on with his life. The girl then gets upset and cries a river because she realized that she screwed up and lost him forever. So the track was written and recorded after a heated phone conversation between Justin and Britney, where she allegedly broke up with him. Justin said that it only took him 2 hours to write the song. In the video, he uses a video camera to record him sleeping with another girl. When his girlfriend comes back in, he sets up the camera so she will see the tape. The actress in the video looks almost identical to Britney Spears, and of course that was intentional. The former couple dated for 2.5 years before they broke up in 2002, and he publicly claimed that she cheated on him with her choreographer, Wade Robson. She eventually hit back at his allegations in 2003 and revealed that Justin was the only guy she'd ever been with. Now, with the release of the 2021 documentary Framing Britney Spears, the song has been criticized for its misogynistic undertones. Britney's memoir also drew attention to Justin's cultural appropriation over the years. Thanks to the audiobook, fans' recording of Michelle Williams doing an impression of Justin while narrating the memoir, a clip from the audiobook has gone viral and has almost 17 million views. In the clip, Michelle narrates and recounts the embarrassing moment Britney and Justin ran into R&B singer Genuine. She said, "One day Jay and I were in New York, going to parts of town I had never been to before. Walking our way was a guy with a huge blinged out medallion. He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, 'Oh yeah, for shiz, Genuine, what's up homie?'" Britney said that Justin wasn't even embarrassed when her assistant started mocking him. In the book, Britney explained that she sometimes thought Justin and his group NSYNC tried too hard to fit in with the hip-hop artists they hung out with. The clip sent internet users into a frenzy, with a lot of people joking about Michelle's hilarious impression of Justin. And it wasn't just Britney that exposed him. He's gotten himself into a lot of controversy over the years, like the time he was caught cheating on his wife, Jessica. So a few years ago, Justin and Alicia Wainwright made headlines when they were spotted holding hands during a night out in New Orleans. The 2 actors were shooting the movie Palmer, which is a drama about an ex-college football star who returns home after being in prison. The co-stars were photographed together getting very cozy at a bar in Louisiana, sitting at a table holding hands and talking to one another. The photo showed Justin, who didn't appear to be wearing his wedding ring, holding hands with the actress under a table and drinking together. At one point, Alicia could be seen resting her hand on the singer's knee, and while he was standing up, putting his arm around her waist. Well, these photos caused a huge scandal because Justin's been married since 2012. The relationship was really being tested, and Justin had to make a public statement the following month, apologizing for his strong lapse in judgment, and claimed that in the photos, nothing happened. The scandal led to multiple speculations about the nature of Justin's relationship with Jessica, but judging from the photos, it was pretty hard to deny that the two of them had been having some kind of affair, though in Justin's case, it wouldn't be completely out of character. And of course, we have to mention the Janet Jackson incident, which is haunting him to this day. The infamous wardrobe malfunction that shook the entertainment world happened on stage during the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. Nobody could forget when Janet and Justin Timberlake performed Rock Your Body, and as Justin reached the final note, he pulled off a piece of Jackson's costume, which was essentially her bra cup, and flashed an estimated 143 million viewers. According to Janet's publicist, the moment was only meant to reveal her red bra underneath, but a wardrobe malfunction resulted in the entire thing coming off. Viewers were shocked, Janet's career spiraled, and an immediate scandal ensued. Since then, the incident has inspired numerous performances, songs, and TV episodes. In fact, last year, FX and Hulu released a documentary called Malfunction, The Dressing Down of Janet Jackson, which aimed to explore the racial and cultural currents that collided on the Super Bowl stage. Interestingly enough, the stylist who was behind Janet's Super Bowl look, Wayne Scott Lucas, told Page Six that Justin was behind it all because he wanted to upstage Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Madonna, who had kissed at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards just a few months earlier. Now, looking back on that moment, fans feel contempt for the fact that Justin had no problem humiliating one woman to get back at another one. Even then, there were very little repercussions for his actions. It wasn't until 2021, 17 years after the event, that Justin finally went on the record to acknowledge how his past actions hurt Janet Jackson, which, as we know, ended up having catastrophic consequences for her career. In an Instagram post, he wrote, "I've seen the messages, tags, comments, and concerns, and I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn, or did not speak up for what was right." He went on to say that he understands that he fell short in these moments, and in many others, and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. Quoted as saying, "I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed." Finally, Justin said he felt compelled to respond, in part because everyone involved deserves better. He then called it a larger conversation that he wholeheartedly wants to be a part of and grow from. But this apology post didn't come out of nowhere. It came after the release of the documentary Framing Britney Spears, which sparked conversations in his role about Britney's downfall when he claimed that she cheated on him. But most people believed that his apology was too little too late. So what do you think about Justin Timberlake? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.